it is time for the NWA World Title matchup. As we look at the statistical overview, the tail of the tape, where you see the height and weight advantage for Curt Hennig. Certainly experience rules in this matchup. Two very experienced wrestlers. Bottom line, the Russo factor. Will it come into play? And here we go. It is time for this NWA World Heavyweight Title matchup. Hennig and Jarrett. NWA TNA debut only 2 months ago, but certainly in that time, Curt Hennig has continually crossed paths with Jeff Jarrett. Think back, Jarrett cost Hennig the NWA World title back in October with interference. Several weeks later, he attacked, he bloodied Hennig in the locker room, then eliminated him from the #1 contenders tournament. Hennig then disqualified in a brawl between the two that went all over the asylum. Bottom line, nothing's been settled yet between this man, the challenger, Curt Hennig, and his opponent, Jeff Jarrett. But it's time to settle it now. And here is the reigning NWA World Heavyweight Champion. We mentioned it at the top of the broadcast, but it bears repeating. Just returned from defending the title over in Europe. Scotland, England, and Ireland, facing the likes of Sting, Lex Luger, headed to Tokyo, Japan for a matchup with the 01 promotion this Sunday night. When we say World Heavyweight Champion, whether it's Scotland, England, Ireland, Japan, or the TNA Asylum, it is the championship of the NWA and defended all over the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, the National Wrestling Alliance, in cooperation with Total Nonstop Action, proudly bring to you from the TNA Asylum in Nashville, Tennessee, your main event of the evening. When the bell rings, the third man in charge, NWA Senior Official, Mr. Scott Armstrong. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger. He is a former WCW US Champion, a former two-time WWE Intercontinental Champion, a former AWA Heavyweight Champion, and the self-proclaimed wrestler that made Minnesota famous. He weighs in at 258 pounds. This is Curt Hennig.
You heard the resume from Jeremy Borash. The one title that he's never won, that he's never worn.
And introducing,
is up for grabs,
the current reigning and defending NWA Heavyweight Champion of the world, from Hendersonville, Tennessee, weighing in at 235 pounds, this is Jeff Jarrett.
We talked about their NWA TNA history, which has been in the past couple of months, but it's actually a rivalry that goes back years, facing each other when Curt Hennig was the AWA World Heavyweight Champion. And there you see the presentation of the championship gold. Referee Scott Armstrong displaying it to the crowd. The NWA World's title is on the line. Hennig and Jarrett, and here we go.
Last time these two met, Mike, it was a brawl. A brawl all over the building. I don't even think it mattered who won. It was just a
little different setting tonight.
That's right.
With the NWA gold at stake.
You have to put your personal differences aside when you're in a match like this, Mike. You've got one goal in mind, and that's it. That's to walk out of here NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
certainly that the goal of Curt Hennig. And after you just heard from Jeff Jarrett talking about still living that dream after fulfilling that lifelong quest to become NWA World's title holder, you know that in the mind of Jeff Jarrett, he's not going to give up that belt easily.
I'll tell you something, too. After the great matches that Jeff Jarrett had with the Truth, Curt Hennig is a totally different opponent. A totally different style.
Much more experienced as well.
I mean, look at these.
Armstrong, right between them. You can see the bad blood and the bad feelings that exist between Jarrett and Hennig.
You know, Hennig's had a little time to think about this match. Contemplate on it, concentrate on it. Look at this, it's just back and forth.
You see, obviously mutual respect as well between both of these individuals that goes along with that bad blood. They lock it up, collar and elbow. Hennig takes the side headlock. Off the leg scissors, the side leg scissors by Jarrett. Hennig quickly to his feet.
The concentration is evident in both their eyes. Both.
The importance of the match as well. You can just see it with their body language.
That's right.
With their facial expressions. Watch Hennig measuring. Knife edge chop. Follows it up again.
Brutal.
Just echoing throughout the TNA asylum.
Oh,
reversal out of the corner. Hip toss out of the corner by Jarrett. Right hand rocks Hennig.
Whoa!
Drop kick right on the chin. Back to the basics with the side headlock, but look at how quickly Hennig is able to take him down. Just trying to embarrass Jarrett at that point, and here's Jarrett quickly follow up. Look at Jarrett, he's all over it.
Showing that he's the champion through and through, wants everybody to know.
Got the chair. Just walked right across the back of that chair. Jarrett has to be careful at this point, too, about the disqualification rule.
That's right.
Scott Armstrong giving him a little leeway here. Got another chair. But folks, keep in mind, if you're disqualified here at NWA TNA, you lose your title.
That's right.
A loss is a loss is a loss, bottom line, and Jarrett needs to keep that in mind.
I think he feels like he can take Scott Armstrong a little distance, like you said.
Right here in front of the broadcast position, and Hennig goes right into the steel chair. Jarrett's got his hand on the guitar.
Let it go.
Right hand rock Hennig. They're rolling back into the ring.
Remember earlier, B.G. James and Harris Brothers came over and put the guitar on the desk and said, "Get Briscoe."
He had his hand around the guitar, and it was almost as if he had a second thought. Scissor stomp.
Well, I think he was
by
just,
Hennig.
I think he was just looking for something to hit Curt Hennig with. I don't think it had anything to do with the guitar. It could have been the belt. It could have been anything.
You think?
Yes. Yes. He just wanted something to hit him with.
You continue to draw conclusions that I don't.
Well, I mean, come on, look at how this match is already going. It's every man for himself, and Hennig is working on Jeff Jarrett's leg. Oh!
Notice the focus, as you mentioned, on the left leg of Jeff Jarrett. First the scissor stomp. Then he brings it over to the rope, stakes out the leg, and cannonballs with that 260 pounds right down onto the knee of Jarrett.
It's the first time that I can remember seeing Jeff injured. Oh!
Hennig wraps the leg, the left leg, right around the steel post.
Hennig taking over control here.
Wise strategy by the experienced Curt Hennig against the almost equally as experienced Jeff Jarrett.
Between the two of them, Mike, what are we looking at here? About 35 years?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit more than that.
Wow.
I think 37 years of in-ring experience between these two, right around that number. Notice this. Going to follow up further by working on the left leg by applying a variation of the Indian Deathlock.
I'll tell you what.
Submission hold here by Hennig, and you can see that Jarrett is just trying to fight through the pain at this point.
Well, the championship's on the line.
Shoulders are down.
Oh. I'll tell you what, Hennig saw an opportunity and went right for it.
Take Jarrett's wheels out.
Jeff trying to fight back up.
And Hennig is ready with a forearm.
Boy, the experience of Hennig is really showing here.
refusing to give up that deathlock. Continuing to apply pressure to the already injured left leg of Jarrett, who again gets the shoulder up at 2.
Relentless. Hennig is being relentless on the leg.
And Jarrett again trying to fight through the pain.
Trying to will himself back into this match.
What a great position that Hennig has Jarrett in here. Total control and fires off another forearm. Jarrett tries to fight back. He broke that hold. But think of the left leg of Jeff Jarrett. You've got a one-legged world heavyweight champion at this point. Caught him with a right hand in the midsection. Hennig fires back. Jarrett takes him up. Caught him with the atomic drop.
Hopefully there's no structural damage to the leg and he'll be able to keep going on.
But he for both versions of the atomic drop and as well as that enziguri kick.
Just took Hennig's legs right from underneath him.
But notice how quickly Hennig, got back up to his feet and then back down again.
Little turnabout fair play here, Mike.
You're going to catapult him?
No! He did!
Face first into the second turnbuckle. Hennig pulling off that turnbuckle pad. It was almost as if it was just when he went to reach up, the pad came off. No! Face first goes Hennig right into the steel. And a collision with referee Armstrong, who's down. Jarrett pointing over here to the table with the guitar. Hennig's out. Armstrong's out.
Tell me he's not going to do it.
Is Jarrett going to take the guitar?
Tell me he's not going to take it. The crowd tell him no.
He's got the guitar. He's got the guitar in his hand.
And he sent it back down, Mike.
And goes back into the ring against Hennig on his feet.
He sent it
He's going
back
for the
down.
stroke.
Here it comes.
Here comes the stroke.
Oh, wait a minute. Hennig
Low
fought
blow
on.
by Hennig. Wait a minute. Vince Russo just came to the table.
Here
he
he
picked
is.
up the chair. Russo.
No.
He's got the guitar.
He just smashed Hennig with it.
He hit him with the guitar. Cover. 2. 3. Jarrett gets the win. Russo again. Russo involved once again.
The winner, and still NWA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Jeff Jarrett.
But Jarrett didn't know Russo was going to grab the guitar.
Jeff Jarrett remains
Wait a
world
minute.
champion. Russo hands him the belt. Jarrett knows about it now.
You better believe it. Look at the look on his face. He realizes, look at that. I told you,
Oh
Mike.
no. Oh no. We're running out of time
Wait a
here.
minute. What's AJ Styles